Oh my god, you can't change your pants. This game doesn't allow me to do anything fun. And I can't even run here now anymore. This better not be a sign of things to come. Who are these assholes? Who's that asshole?
Imgrimi et art ketzer. Duifen aden in karn eb marvut. Emir var emreis. Bow.
Fuck off. I don't listen to you.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep do orde.
Welchen Namen wat gern verwort?
Yep. Shoo 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 shoo. Shoo 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 shoo. It's just between us. You have to earn my respect, then I'll bow to you.
So many months at Foltest Court. Yet you still haven't mastered the basics of etiquette.
Know what they say? Can't teach an old wolf new tricks. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cyrilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The wild hunt pursues her.
What? Your daughter?
You will find her and bring her to me.
She's back? You're sure?
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I'd drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
Yes.
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be.
I don't remember you at all.
I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
So, why me?
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me.
That...
Yes.
Perfect.
So tell me why you're looking for her.
Look at her face.
How about making up for all those lost years?
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
Yeah, I need information, not motivation. Come on. Give me something to go on.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Bye! I feel like this doesn't feel right. He's the father of Ciri? I don't believe that. But it could be true.
The gentleman not understand. Did I not emphasize adequately that one must bow to the Emperor?
Shut up. You're the one who's gonna get the lashes, aren't you? That's why you did this. You tried to threaten me. Me, a witcher. That's what you get. Let's look into the characters, because... I can't believe that it's his daughter. I just don't remember that part of it at all. And I think I would remember that part of it. Right? There we go. Ciri... Blah blah blah. Scylla, Sword Witcher, not really. Yeah, Bearer of the Elder Blood, that makes sense. I honestly can't remember that, but it could be true. It could be true that he is the father of Ciri, which explains some things. Whatever. It's possible.
Relax, nothing happened.
To the gentleman. But I shall be punished.
How?
Please keep close and bother no one. We've had enough breaches
Oh, wait.
to get for one day.
Wait. Can I go down now? I probably don't have the key. You'll be fine, it's just 200 lashes.
Witcher, need anything?
first thing in the morning, and it's past noon.
Greetings.
A witcher. Oh, that's just perfect.
Oh, this is about to slap you.
Not in a hurry to see the sorceress?
No, not anymore. She's acting all cold and not telling me things. I don't like her when she's that way.
We zien het voor een Novigrad.
Ja, nee. Rad sliepen echt es tun es saur an nein fire.
Es is ziet efsat. Ep finster nein.
Oh, hello, Mormon warriors.
Tete tag heen en kalant neese verlois sau. Ep Toussaint.
Mind if I interrupt?
Why not join in instead?
I'm busy.
We're discussing neutrality. How difficult it is to preserve.
You know, I know a little bit about that. I'm a witcher, that's what I'm supposed to do.
Know a thing or two about that?
Care to explain?
Never changes. I try to stay out of things, stand aside. Then comes an urgent summons, and an offer I can't refuse. Enough about that. Mind if we change the subject?
I had a chat with the Emperor.
So, talk to the Emperor.
Why did he summon you?
So not even you know.
No. But I wager it's an ordinary witch's contract.
Yeah, that's...
Some weird-bubs. See ya.
Soon, mind you.
I have a feeling we're gonna get along just fine, even though it's being a little bit pushy. Yeah, you go that way, I go home.
The gentleman will have time for a
Ooh, a noble woman.
How do you dye your hair? Is it a brew of parsley root?
God fucking damn it, what's happening here? Did you find like a hidden passage? Yeah, what's going on? Tell me. Why are you doing this? Oh, it's because this is the golden sun. I get it. That makes sense.
The gentleman will have time for a stroll later. Please stay.
Shut up. We're never gonna get along at this rate, Amir's chamberman or whatever. I see a hidden passage. I must investigate. Hello there. Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha ha. Optima Matter. You've got to be fucking kidding me. I don't have any swords. Unless you want to give me some? Oh. Let's climb this ladder. I could have climbed the ladder. I think there was one before. I love how he's still trying to convince me to go, you know, follow him when I'm clearly meteoriting it. Okay, that's gotta be worth something. You say I'm gonna have time, but I clearly won't. Whee! Suddenly I don't take damage. Okay. I see you ladies, I go have a chat.
The gentleman will have time for a stroll later. Please stay with me.
We've no need for the gentleman's escort.
Oh, that's what you think.
The gentleman will have time for a stroll later. Please stay with me.
I'm finding all kinds of secret passages. Whoa! Now that's what I call a secret passage. What? Are you like a traitor? Like, what the hell is going on? Dude, I'm just taking all their stuff. Okay. Whee! Ow. Whee! I'm way ahead of you, Chamberlain. You're slow ass.
The gentleman will have time for
Get on with it. Or what? Ooh, something red. We must investigate this. Cool. Saddling an old letter. Shut up. Dear Sir Roderick the Vet, please forgive me for my tardy response. I was waiting for Golan Vivaldi to confirm sufficient funds were available to redeem the bill of exchange you provided. Not that I don't trust you, but the gods help those who help themselves, as the Kid Vinny saying goes. Getting straight to your question, Princess Ada's curse could indeed be caused to return. The Witcher from Rivia had only a rudimentary knowledge of magic arcana, so was not able to fully remove the spell, and instead only temporarily disrupted its workings. Ooh, interesting. For Ada to become a streaker once more, one would have to sprinkle her food with 3 drops of blood from her father, King Foltest, 3 drops of blood from a wolf, and 3 drops of bile from a freshly buried woman. One who died having finished 100 years, but not yet having started her 101st. That's oddly specific, but okay. Then one must cast the incepted triangle over the meal thus prepared. That should do the trick. Yet please consider carefully whether you truly wish to carry out such an ignoble deed. Hoping to do business again with you in the future, Alessandro Devil. Interesting. You're telling me that there's nothing in this massive chest? I mean, I looted something, I just don't remember what it was, because I was confused and now I can't check, so I'll forget. Okay, whatever.
The gentleman will have time for a stroll later.
How in the fuck did you not find this? You rubbish Chamberlain. God damn it, jump already. There we go. Keep moving, I'm following you. I'm a fucking witcher. I can follow griffins across the fields. You think I can't follow you? Dumbass.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Oh, I want my possessions so hard. Alright. Oh, another. We're probably gonna go in there to get my possessions. Slap!
Yes, then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants guild, but the Church of the Eternal Fire.
Whatever. Oh my god, more books. Jesus Christ.
They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism that...
Pearl of the North, Novigrad. No one can claim to have traveled the northern realms who has not been to Novigrad. If I were forced to list what during my many meanderings has made the greatest impression on me, it would be precisely this great and yet at the same time free city. A metropolis worthy of the Empire. Its only flaw is that the civilization Nilfgaard carries within her has not yet enlightened it. That is why hordes of reactionary cultists of the Eternal Fire dwell in the midst of its excellent buildings and superb commercial infrastructure. One feels as though superstition is how the local hierarch and his temple god cement their power over the city dwellers, and many they are to control, for the city council less than 30,000 of inhabitants. While strolling through its fabulous ports, surrounded by marvels of architecture, it is hard to imagine that centuries ago Novigrad was a mere minor elven townstead. When the city fell into the hands of the Nordlings, its problems grew exponentially. For it is well known the people of the North can do a great many things, but peaceful and orderly cohabitation is not one of them. And so Novigrad first belonged to Redania and then fell under Temerian rule, until finally, after endless compromises and bargains, it at last became a free city. But is a city truly free? I dare to doubt it. Redanian influence makes itself felt too strongly on every street corner, and the fact that the city is located within Radovit's territory speaks for itself. While wandering the city streets, I came across 4 watermills, 8 banks, and nearly 19 pawn shops. There are also a great many houses of simple pleasures such as taverns and brothels, and Novigrad's commitment to matters of fate is borne witness to by the fact that their city contains no less than, I kid you not, 19 temples to the Eternal Fire. What more can be said? I think Novigrad has all the makings of the capital of the world, but perhaps this is what it will one day become. First, however, someone needs to bring order within her walls. Well, we already read this one. Too bad it doesn't,
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
You know what? I'll write the report myself. You'll need only prepare a clean draft. In triplicate.
A shame I have no time.
What the hell? You don't seem like important. Can't even talk to you. It's like looking, hey dude, I'm warming my hands by the fire. Why are you standing here?
Be so kind and do not disturb.
What? Your lazy ass attempts at writing shit? What shall become of Temeria? Temeria, land where milk and honey once flowed. In what did she wrong the gods that they should treat her so cruelly? The pearl of the north to some, she proved a galloping range for Nilfgaardian cavalry to others. As a country that had survived 2 previous wars against the Empire, it was here that the war's bloodiest battles were fought. It was in Temeria where their most bestial deeds were wrought. It was Temerian civilians who bore the full brunt of these war's horrors. And bear them we did, bravely and steadfastly, until the demise of our great protector, King Foltest. Then Providence turned its fickle face from Temeria. Murdered most treacherously, Foltest failed to leave Temeria a worthy successor. And so all manner of curse soon fell upon her, tearing her apart like so much carrion. She had no more allies then. None remembered what we had once been the armor protecting North from the designs of the mad dancer, he who had the gravestones of his foes pounded into a ballroom floor. A free and independent Temeria is no more. A dark-faced sun looms over her every rampart. Yet we Temerians live on, and always will, as long as folk believe the usurper who took our beloved capital Vizima to treat as his property will forever peer onto his shoulder in fear. For in the shadows lurks not one dagger, but the power of a nation of daggers, waiting to deal justice blow. It's killing me, this book reading. Oh no, royal lineages. Cyrilla Fiona Ellen Rhiannon, born in 1251, our Ciri, heiress to the throne of Sintra, there we go, that's the place, Princess of Brugg and Duchess of Sutton, heiress to Innes Ard Skellig and Innes and Skellig and suzerain of Archer and Abiara, daughter of Pavetta, see Pavetta Fiona Ellen, and the urchin of Erlenwald, see Amir Wanam race, I see, granddaughter of the famous lioness of Sintra, Queen Calante. Yes, see Calante Fiona Ram. Okay, so I guess he was indeed the dude, okay. A shipwreck occurred during a journey from Sintra to Skellig, which took the lives of the urchin and Pavetta. See what I mean? That's why I couldn't, you know... I definitely thought that her parents died, so how the fuck could it be Emir van Emrys if he died? Because he's heir, so obviously he didn't die. Anyway, Cyrilla's further upbringing was then entrusted to her grandmother. In 1260, afraid of the looming Nilfgaardian threat, Queen Calanthe sent Cyrilla to the court of King Ervil, see Ervil de Verden, where the heiress of Sintra was to marry the heir to the throne of Verden, Prince Kistrin, see Kistrin of Verden. Allying with Verden and gaining the aid of that realm's army was at a time Calanthe's top priority. No marriage ever occurred, and Cyrilla returned to her grandmother's court. In 1262, during the so-called Sintra massacre, Cyrilla went missing. I remember this more or less. It was very vague, the way they described the massacre. It was like nightmares and shit that Ciri had, or something. Bad stuff. Dumplings. Quicksilver. Oh yeah. Time to poison the shit out of everything.
A shame I have no time.
Oh god damn it, shut up. More books? A portrayal of the elder races. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Just fucking stroll through the library, god damn it. What is a non-human? The answer is simple. As the very name suggests, it is something which resembles and it nevertheless is not a human. Though it walks on 2 legs, speaks a tongue similar to our own, and dresses in a similar attire, it all the same has more in common with base beast than noble man. Dwarves are like moles. They feel best on the ground and avoid direct sunlight. They like to live in filth, forever smudging themselves in mud and slime. They love everything that can be found within the earth, rocks, metal, minerals of all shape and color. It is also said that, like their kindred moles, they feed most readily on worms, roaches, and other night crawlers. Halflings, for their part, are more reminiscent of gophers. Fat, lazy, and loud in that typical rodent way, their minds are filled only with thoughts of food and drink, which they steal from other nobler beasts and greedily squirrel away in their hollows. They're marked by a cruel craftiness. You could be dying of hunger and they would not share a meal with you. You could be howling from poverty and they could be swimming in gold, and yet they would still fleece you to the last crown. You could do nothing but good to them and they would still stab a knife in your back. Elves, in turn, seem related to the birds of prey that dwell in far-off Zeracania. They care most for colored feathers. They would most readily spend all day staring at their reflections in the water and singing their own praises. They're so awash in self-love that they no longer feel any desire towards members of the opposite sex of their own species. Their appearance, unquestionably pleasant to the eye, is highly misleading, for they are extraordinarily cruel, and any who judge them by looks alone, they first stoop and then kill in cold blood. The best proof of this, the so-called Scoia'tael. Scoia'tael! Bandits that claim to fight for freedom, but in truth only long to kill humans. All these wild so-called elder races are, to our great fortune, slowly dying out. Joy fills the heart of every right-thinking man at the thought that his great-grandchildren will never know them, that in their day dwarves, halflings, and elves will be mere fairy tale characters used to scare young, impressionable children. That's the portrayal, alright. Oh, look at that Yenny. Oh, god damn it, I wanted to loot.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Smashing us in faces.
Time to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to.
I mean, I still want to take it off.
Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
Yes?
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
Yo-ho! So there are agents now?
So they're our agents now? My, you've clearly settled in quick.
Geralt, don't twist my words. I know who Emir is. He started this war and its bloodshed. He had my friends killed. But I haven't any other choice. So please, let's not belabor the pros and cons and instead focus on finding Ciri. All right?
I think she'd be fine.
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her.
Ah, she's
I find
fine.
that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt, before the Wild Hunt does.
I think you're severely underestimating her, but okay. Well, what do they want from her again? Aside from banging her, of course.
The Wild Hunt. What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address.
They literally knock at your door every
I know
day.
as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about it, really.
Oh, come on. What? What's the worst that's gonna happen? You're gonna imagine something you don't like?
So where's Ciri been seen exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads.
Oh god, yeah, I'm in another
His agents.
crossroads.
He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun, your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
So... why didn't you contact me earlier? I mean, I don't know, maybe you got the report late. Maybe you couldn't find me because I was traversing the woods. Or killing guards and shit. But why?
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse?
Screw her.
Let's drop it, alright?
Let's go for Triss.
Not what you think.
Shush,
It
shush.
helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
And I don't want to say any of it. Shoo. I don't get going. I don't know why I even asked. What did I really expect?
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Vel and get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so?
I'm gonna burn it.
Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Vaatra. That's him over there.
Oh, now I can do them.
And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, alright? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece.
I'm not a hero. I'm a madman.
I shall be waiting.
On a rampage.